Damsel in Defense is about equipping women with the tools to not only keep us safe, but also to give us the confidence to know that we have a way out if we should ever feel threatened.
Deborah Bergmark, independent Damsel Pro, joins us now with some very simple techniques that anyone can do. How are you?
Hi, I'm great.
And so, what exactly is Damsel in Defense? We have all this stuff out here. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Damsel in Defense is a home-based business, direct selling company that was started in September of 2011 by two stay-at-home moms, and they were just passionate about safety. So they created a product of self-defense, non-lethal, I should say, non-lethal self-defense tools to keep you safe if you're ever feeling threatened.
And the stats are actually shocking
Yeah.
of how often it does happen.
Yes, yes. They say that 1 in 5 women will be sexually assaulted in her lifetime, and college-age women are 4 times more likely to be assaulted, but the numbers might be higher because a lot of assaults and attacks go unreported.
Right.
And also women who are in abusive relationships, if they go back multiple times, it's not one incident because it's one person, it's multiple incidents. So that's it, what they have is based on what is reported.
And then how did you get into this yourself?
I actually had a friend in Illinois who was having like an online party, and I said, well, I'll take a look at it. And there was one product in particular that stood out to me, and I thought, I have to have it.
Okay.
I got to have it. So then I started looking a little bit more, and I was like, well, I do have small children. I need that, and I need that. And I thought, you know, everybody should have this. And safety, we don't think about safety. I think we've become too relaxed about it, thinking it's not going to happen to me. And we have so many distractions nowadays, cell phones being the top one, that we're not aware of our surroundings. And so I thought, you know, maybe I should do this so I can help educate people and let them know what they can do, not only for themselves, but for their children.
Yes. Well, educate us, because I am ready to learn what should I be prepared.
Okay. Well, it's all what you're comfortable with. So if you're comfortable with a stun gun or a pepper spray or just a loud alarm, could be a handgun. We don't do handguns, but it's whatever you're comfortable with. So we do carry several different kinds of stun guns. We have, and the least amount of voltage we carry is 1 million volts. And the reason being because anything less than 1 million volts, if you don't get on their skin, it's not going to affect them as well. So 1 million volts or higher, you can go through their denim jeans, their shirt, and they're going to get zapped, and it's going to give you enough time to get away. But the smallest we have is a tiny takedown. That is 1 million volts. The great thing about these is they have a built-in charger. So you don't need a separate charger. There's a slide-out charger on the bottom that simply slides out. And it goes right into the wall.
Oh,
so,
very nice.
Except the big striking distance, that one does have a separate cord. So we have 1 million volts. We have the Pack-a-Punch, which is, I believe, 7.5. And then we have the striking distance, which is 6 million. And then this is the one I carry, 7.5 million volts. And it's nice, it's sleek. But if I can show you really quick. These do not work unless you have the safety pin. And the reason why I like these is because I do have small children. So I do keep them separate, you know, just so they can't get a hold of them. But they all have an LED light. So you have that flashlight on you.
Oh, that's nice.
And then when you're ready, you turn it all the way on. It has this light that goes on, and so, and a lot of the times it's great because this can just be used as a deterrent. So if you're walking through a parking garage, if you've gotten off of work late, you just, you know, have it on you, because it's not going to do you any good if it's in the bottom of your purse. Have it on you, put this on, because if they know what it is and they try to take it away from you, they can't use it against you. So you want to have that on, ready to go, and if you're feeling like somebody's walking behind you, a little too close, just... And they're going to go, okay, never mind.
And they know exactly what that means. And even that noise packs a punch.
It does.
Yeah, and that's also great because stray animals, you know, we're down in Vail. It's very rural. We've seen lots of coyotes in our neighborhood, javelina. That noise will scare them. So I carry the big one when we go walking at night. Because it's got the flashlight, but it also, you know, in case we need it, it's there.
All right, we need to move a little bit quickly.
Okay. So we have the pepper sprays, and I want to point out that they all do have a UV dye in them. So if you were to spray somebody, it's going to stay on their skin up to 7 days. So if that person goes, we have a picture there, if he were to go into a hospital and say, I got wasp spray in my eyes, well, if they put him under a black light, they're going to know he was pepper sprayed. And so they can arrest him still, even after the fact, because
so if you call the police and say, I just peppered spray someone.
And there's a dye in there, it's good. And all of our sprays are 18% OC. Which is the highest that you can get, the strongest. I know the police in Tucson carry 10%. So ours is a little stronger. So maybe they want to call me. We also have, I want to talk about this one really quick. I think everybody should have this in their vehicle. It's called Road Trip. Looks like a flashlight, but right here, it will cut your seatbelt off. And then right here, it will shatter your windshield if you need to escape. It has,
underwater.
yes, it has a flashlight, and then it has this red blinking beacon. So if at nighttime, if you're stranded, and then if you need somebody to hear you, it also has an alarm. And then there's a magnet on here, so you can put it on the top of your car. It's not going to fall off, so you can put it in the back, you know, wait for assistance to come and get you.
Oh my
And it is,
gosh.
and it is waterproof. So, and it's only $25. So that, I think, is worth saving your life right there.
That's amazing, because sometimes I will admit I like those shows like SVU and Criminal Minds and things like that.
Yeah.
That you often wonder, okay, if that were to happen to me and your seatbelt locks or you can't get out, there you have it.
And this is what got me into it, because like I said, I got 3 small ones, and I thought, how am I going to get all 3 of them out of their car seats in an emergency as fast as I can? So right there makes me happy.
And you mentioned the little ones.
Yes, this one is called Where's Your Baby? I did lose my son in the mall 2 weeks ago. He walked off. I mean, I turned away for a second to talk to my mom, and I looked back, and he was gone. And I had this on him, which is a personal alarm. It does have a light on it, an LED light, and then it has the alarm. So, you know, a lot of younger kids, if they're scared, I had a girl who got one because she was scared to walk to the bus stop by herself. And so I kind of felt good knowing that I gave her a little more confidence, and she felt better about doing that. But this you put on the baby, this you carry on you, and you turn them on, and the range is 3 to 21, 22 feet. So you can set what range you're comfortable with. If they walk too far, your alarm's going to go off, so you know.
Wow.
I should have had that on him and said, you know, because he didn't use this. But this is great. It's our doorstop. If you're in a hotel, apartment, a dorm room, anything where you don't have a personal security, and it's not only for keeping people in, like the little ones, but also for keeping people out. But you turn it on, it's really, really loud, and whenever your door opens, it will go off. So there's no, you know, you're gonna hear that, no problem. But, and then also I want to go over the junk in the trunk, which you should have in your car. This is, you know, your emergency. If you're ever stuck on the side of the road, you've got everything that you would need: jumper cables, water, protein bar. This is compass, whistle, flint, waterproof matches, thermal blanket, you name it. And then you can always add stuff in there if you need, because 3 kids, 1 protein bar is not going to cut it.
No, Deborah, thank you so much for all of this. This was wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you for introducing us to this. It was very eye-opening. And to book your next Damsel in Defense party, just go online to mydamselpro.net. That's mydamselpro.net.
Still ahead on the Morning Blend, we'll learn how numerology can play a role in the festivities of the 4th of July.
Also, the American Cancer Society stops by to remind us of the importance of wearing sunscreen.